Hello friends, I am Aparajita Singh Sinsinwar and I secured rank 82 in this civil services exam, and I would like to talk to you about my experience. I come from a town called Bharatpur in Rajasthan, and my parents live there, and when I was less than a month old, I was taken by my grandparents to Rohtak, Haryana, and since then I was there in Rohtak, Haryana. I have done my schooling from DPS Rohtak, 10th and 12th, and I have done my graduation from PGIMS Rohtak, and I am a doctor, and I have done my MBBS from there. So starting about me, I would first of all like to thank God, my parents, my grandparents, my Mosa Mosi, my close friends, my respected teachers, everyone for helping me in this process. Now coming to the preparation, this is my second attempt. After my internship was over, I started preparing, that is from 1st Jan 2017. So in my first attempt, it was more of a hit and trial because I did not know there were plethora of books in the market. So anyhow, story cut short, I could not make it. So after that, I realized that there is, first of all, there is no shortcut approach while preparing for civil services. You have to read comprehensively and you have to go with that process. You cannot just take a magic pill book and you can secure good rank or marks. Then I realized that I'll read only those books which can be revised, and I will read standard textbooks, NCRTs, and I will properly cover current affairs, go to the PIB website, sorry, and many things, sorry. And then I started preparing. I cleared the prelims exam, and after that, I joined ForumIAS mains guidance program and essay guidance program. So it was, in mains, it was my first test. It was of history, and I could hardly complete 12 questions out of 20, and that is quite disappointing for somebody. I was like, I cannot make it with these many questions. So I met Asif sir. Sorry. I met Asif sir. He advised me that before going ahead, have a look at how people attempt such questions. So he showed me few copies, and I realized that these are the places where I lack. And I was using all colors of pens, coloring my diagrams, etc. He said that you cannot complete paper with all this. So, and my flowcharts used to be very, very, very broad, cutting all the lines. And he said that make them more concise and presentable. So I worked on his tips, and it really, really helped. Even in essay, I initially was like, it is like GS. But when I realized that there is something different in essay, so I worked upon it. Like when we start with the story in essay, many of us, what we do that we write that essay story in starting, and we forget that there was a story we mentioned. So we have to connect with that story again and again. Sorry. So essay and GS was done, and my optional medical science. I would like to advise all my friends with that optional, please practice at home before attempting in the mains exam. I missed my paper and first paper of optional, and I was like less hopeful because of that. I ended up missing nearly 50, 60 marks paper, and so please work upon that area. And after mains result came out, I joined the interview guidance program by ForumIAS. And so I had this one-to-one with Ayush sir nearly 1 month before my interview. I was quite overconfident that, yes, I have a sound English, and I think I can manage and tackle any question. So I was not that prepared. So what I did was I went to one-to-one, and I was advised about my speed, my over-explanatory nature, my talkativeness, and randomness in my answers. So I was advised how to improve that. So when I was going home, I was quite depressed. I had two options, that either I should work on those tips within a month and improve my style, practicing those questions at home before answering, etc. Or I could ignore that advice and just feel good about anything. So I took the first approach. I thought that I have nearly 15 to 20 days to meet Ayush sir again. So in these days, I'm going to work on all those areas and improve myself. So I worked hard on that, and when I met again, when we met again, he said that he has seen a massive improvement in my answering style, and that was the confidence boost which I actually needed, because initially somebody says that you need corrections, and then that person says that yes, you have done it, you have corrected yourself now. So that was a great help, very, very great help. Thank you, sir. And to all those aspirants who are still in the process, I think struggle always pays results. It is not that you keep struggling and you'll never get result. And anyone, anywhere, anyhow, in any situation, in any mental condition, in any stressful environment, I think all you need is courage, strong determination, right guidance, and persistence. And what I feel is हौसलों की उड़ान के लिए इंसान को सिर्फ हौसलों की ज़रूरत होती है. और कोई भी सिचुएशन हो, इंसान अपने दिल में छाई हुई बात को पा सकता है. And I thank you all for giving me your time, and thank you ForumIAS for giving me the right guidance so that I could achieve the only dream which I always had. Thank you, sir.